Welcome to NocBro Nation.
Welcome back, guys. Jarrell here.
And I'm Josh. And today we're going to do something we haven't done in a while, and that's talk about Fear the Walking Dead.
That's right. So we know the outrage of people with Fear the Walking Dead. We know they love it. We know they hate it. We know they like certain seasons, blah, blah, blah.
I'd go with the latter. We know they hate it.
Yeah. We want to talk about the upcoming season 6. Now, Of course, we're just going off of just having an open discussion, our opinions and theories. Of course, we don't know a lot of information right now. I think we've done a couple videos regarding what the story is going to be. They're going to be, I've heard it's going to be a lot darker. Our characters are spread out, and it's going to be insane jumping around to either, multiple characters at a time and things like that. But, we'll
start with this. I think that what kind of worries me is they already have a story planned out. Like, they already know how they want to do season 6. But what worries me is, are they paying attention to the backlash of season 5? We can all admit that season 5 wasn't the best season.
Yeah.
It was probably one of the worst seasons.
Yes.
But are they listening to that and possibly changing their way of thinking about season 6?
Yes.
Is kind of my main question.
Yeah, it's the same showrunners. It is going to be interesting to see, like you said, are they listening to the fans? Are they taking advice? I wouldn't say advice, but just taking what we've been saying even from season 4. I mean, season 4 was good, but it wasn't great, especially with the villain and everything. Season 5,
season 4, the villain was terrible, man. It was terrible. And that's,
I understood the ideology of it, but just. Yeah.
And that's my whole argument is, if you're not going to listen to the fans, then
you're going to lose viewers.
The shows, you might as well cancel the show.
Right.
Because no one's going to want to watch it.
And that's the thing, though. I mean, we're also talking about viewership. I mean, they've said, The Walking Dead has been sliding ever since Negan's arrival. But we're, yes, in a way, but they're still profitable. That's their main show.
Well, yeah. But The Walking Dead is still... You go on the comments, you're going to get haters everywhere, right?
Yeah.
But the majority of comments on every Walking Dead post now are that it's gotten better. It's gotten way better since Angela Kang has jumped on and has become the new showrunner.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen people that don't like Angela Kang and the writing and all that.
How often is that?
Not very often.
Very few.
But yes.
But when you when
look at the Fear the Walking Dead comments.
That's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at.
Wow! I will tell you right now.
As you went on to after every episode, and you came across a crawl or a Facebook conversation of Fear the Walking Dead and that episode, it was getting trashed.
There's Facebook, Twitter, there wasn't. Luckily there wasn't a ton on our videos, but there were some. I mean, there's just wow.
I think some people were questioning why we were still reviewing it.
Oh yeah, they were. They'd come check out the video. I mean, you guys, they could have some of our subscribers on here that love watching our videos. We appreciate it. They come on to Fear. They're not they're not trashing us.
Yeah,
they're not completely trashing Fear. They're just kind of giving their opinion.
Gotta be honest, I don't care if they did.
Yeah, I mean, they're just kind of giving their opinion, saying, "My God, you guys like that episode?" And we're kind of we did, but
in our reviews, we weren't fanboys on everything.
We weren't crazy on everything.
Most episodes towards the latter part of the season, you and I were like, what's going on?
Why
are they doing this?
Yeah, we were like, what's going on?
Look at my thumbnail for the balloon. I have Britney Spears with a retarded look.
That episode killed, dude. The comments got shredded. What was the point in doing
a beer bottle balloon? To me, that was jumping the shark.
Yeah.
That was officially jumping the shark, and I couldn't believe it. I could not believe what I was watching on the TV screen.
It was, even comicbook.com, when Game of Thrones Season 8, they had an article showing people's posts about the final season. They did the same thing for Fear the Walking Dead, and you see some of that stuff, man. I mean, that should tell the showrunners and the studio, okay, we did not do this right.
We didn't
do it right. And, the big focal point, yes, is for, is about Morgan. Is he going to survive? Now, I've seen back and forth where people are like, you know what? Just kill Morgan. His story's done.
No.
They hated him coming over. Actually, they liked him coming over to Fear, but a lot of people are like, he only came to boost their ratings.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I hate the most. Because I completely agree with that.
But they don't say that about Dwight. You don't say that about Dwight.
You could make an argument that they're doing the same with Dwight too.
They could do for Dwight.
Now, Dwight, there were other circumstances with the actor needing to come over to the show, we think, right? But, I
don't remember, but I think we
don't kill off Morgan. Like, my whole thing is, like, they could have done so much more than the storylines they did.
And to tell you guys, Morgan has outlived his comic book counterpart as well. So
by far,
and Dwight. But I mean, I think on one of the videos, at the beginning of the video, I put the original Fear the Walking Dead intro and the sound in there. We love that. People shredded the new intros. I liked how they changed it every episode. I didn't like the music.
It was the worst CGI.
What? For the
intros,
newer ones?
For the intros.
The later
for the newer intros. I get it, right?
They kind of told a story with each one.
You're going to have those effects.
Yeah.
That's great. That's wonderful. Right. But don't make it look like they're freaking effects.
Right.
It's
like
a CGI deer.
Yeah, I mean, we loved seasons 1, 2, and 3.
Oh,
yeah,
dude,
season 2
the crawl and the blood flowed down.
Yeah. Season 2, season 1, even like The Walking Dead, it's slow, it gets you in it. Fear the Walking Dead season 2 was amazing, and season 3 was great. And we've loved that aspect, and I think we've said it before, and we don't want to sound repetitive, but we just loved knowing that we're comic book fans of the main show, or the comic book series, the main show, and it was just a different side. It's on a different side of the country. It's on completely new characters and a different story.
Yeah.
And we love that aspect of it, because Fear the Walking Dead started at the beginning of the apocalypse.
And that's what made that first and second season so freaking awesome.
They saw people walking around wanting to bite you. They're like, what the heck are these people? They just thought they were just psychotic people. We love that aspect of it. And then, of course, in the latter part of season 3, and definitely season 4, things changed. We lost some big main actors. Main characters for that show. Like, imagine if we lost Rick Grimes in season 3 or season 4.
Yeah.
You'd be pissed.
Yeah.
You'd be like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And,
I mean, for me, that was really a turning point for me in the show, losing both Nick and Madison.
In the
same season. Same half, right?
Yeah.
Or was that?
Well, Madison was basically gone the whole time. It was just... We kept seeing flashbacks of her. Nick
I did like how they did that.
I did like that too.
The way they did that season.
It was annoying at first.
Awesome.
We were like, we kept saying, when are we going to see Madison in the current timeline?
Yeah.
Because you could tell the difference because the color shading.
Yeah,
but
she wasn't in the current timeline except for the end.
Yeah, and that was another.
Yeah, I mean,
but season 6, guys. I mean, it's gonna be interesting because we have a lot of characters. Like we said, they're split up. They're going to be bouncing around, which they can make work. And, the number one thing when we see that first episode, we're going to be wondering about Morgan. I guarantee they'll probably start off with that.
Now, I've seen this in the. Oh, let's talk about that first, and then I'll bring up my point.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. Morgan being saved. Now, we did do a video where we mentioned, I don't know who I mentioned, but I mentioned someone that was clearly in the shot and taken away from our group. Our group was all separated at the end of season 5.
Yeah.
But I'll let you say it. There was one person that was not in any of the scenes.
Did you pick up on it first?
I did not.
Oh, you didn't? Okay, no. So one of our subscribers commented and mentioned that, and I actually went back and looked at it. The rabbi was the only one that we didn't see. We saw everyone else. So they could have formulated a plan when they were in the church. And maybe, he snuck out the back and hid for a while until everyone was gone. Maybe he will save Morgan. But, I mean, do you really think that... and that begs the question, after they took everyone away, it was just Morgan and...
Why didn't he come
Ginny
out and shoot the shit out of Ginny?
Right, why didn't he go help her? Unless maybe that was Morgan's plan.
The dude...
After
meeting the rabbi, that dude's carrying an assault rifle the whole freaking way. Every time we see him, he's got that thing attached to his hip.
Ginny was the only one left. He could have
blew her the hell away.
He could have killed her or knocked her out. Yeah. So, I don't know.
It's stuff like that bothers me about this show. Is like some of the stuff they write just doesn't make any sense.
And we've been theorizing, could it be Sherry? I don't know.
I don't think so, because you haven't given her enough.
You haven't given us anything.
You haven't given any scenes with her other than her possibly being on the radio during Dwight having a hallucination.
Could have been we don't know.
We don't know
if that was real or not. But yeah, I mean, Morgan will be the first and one thing that we'll want to know immediately. After that, it's how are they going to write this with, like, where are they going to go with the story?
Yeah.
Are they going to do more CRM?
One thing that I wanted to talk to you about
we'll get
is,
into that.
Are you done with Althea and her tapes? Like, because I seen a comment about that, like, on one of the crawls, on one of the conversations on Facebook or Twitter or somewhere, is someone posted, "I'm so tired, they need to stop with the Althea tapes." What about you? What's your thoughts?
I think they're kind of, I think
You think we're getting overkill now?
I think we're done. I think we're done with them.
Yeah.
I think that they've kind of served their purpose. I know a lot of people did not like the how they filmed the episode where it was them holding the camera. I actually liked it. I thought it was kind of cool. But a lot of people hated it.
Yeah.
But I think we're done with the tapes. I think they serve their purpose, unless they're going to mix in the wider Walking Dead universe that tape that said that could potentially be Eugene and forgetting his name, Abe.
Yeah.
So I think they've served their purpose.
How far ahead is the Walking Dead show
from Fear?
Yeah, right now.
I think Fear the Walking Dead, I think I heard, was about 7 months from the incident at the bridge from Rick Grimes. 7 or 8 months behind that.
So they're always going to remain 7 or 8 months behind the main show.
I haven't heard any news that we're getting a time. If we do get a time jump, it could be a couple months. I don't know if we're going to skip ahead to where.
I'm just thinking along the lines, it'd be cool to see an Althea tape on our main show as an Easter egg.
It could be cool.
Yeah.
Now,
but anyway, just going back to that, I'm kind of done with them. The miniseries, some of those actors and actresses they just did amazing. And
we really wanted to see Samora.
Gosh, and Clark.
Clark was.
I loved that. Like, the actor for Clark and the actress for Samora were absolutely amazing. And it would have been nice to see them in the show.
Yeah.
We kind of got a hint that Samora was, but we never actually seen her.
Right.
Hopefully she does come to the show.
They kind of tied Clark back in when Althea went back to the vault. They kind of tied that in there, which was cool. But
as far as the tapes, I'm done.
I think they're done. Yeah, I think the only thing that either we might see, we probably won't see it. It would be maybe Althea, Ginny wanting to look at the tape of talking about the helicopter.
I'm almost done with Althea wanting her camera and wanting the tapes.
Yeah.
Like, get that character away from that damn camera.
Like, the endless amount of batteries and tapes. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, her character started to progress, and then she wanted to get back. And the whole purpose of season 5 was getting into those tapes and trying to find people. We understand that, but now it's like there's no need for it at all.
No. And even if you find another way to incorporate those damn tapes in that camera, I think the fan base is just over it. For those of us that are still hanging on to the series, I think that we need to drop that aspect of the show.
Yeah. So here's another question. Do you think Fear is going to put any more CRM Easter eggs in the season?
The question is, do they need to at this point? I think I actually do like the story of Althea continuing to secretively look into
Search for Isabel.
Yeah. I think that's the one story that they should continue on in regards to CRM. Keep that storyline going.
They can make it work because we know from the leaked photo of the locations, and I also I know we only mentioned Portland, Oregon, and Maine. There's actually 24 total states that have a city of Portland. There's even a Portland, Iowa. Portland, Ohio.
Ooh,
so
that's interesting, considering that Omaha's close.
If they want to keep a lot of stuff in the Midwest and the eastern part, they could leave it in that area.
I would think as big as CRM, though, is
it's away from Texas. Yeah,
they're scattered.
Right, and so we saw CRM in Texas, so we know that they have something within Texas, and we don't know where Isabel went to. It could be far. It could be. I mean, Texas is a big state.
And helicopter fuel is not going to last you that long.
No.
So you're not going to go from Texas to Portland, Maine
No.
on the amount of fuel that she had.
No.
I don't even know if that's even possible for a helicopter in a single trip to get that far. I doubt it.
Let us know in the comments, anybody
experts
that know, that helicopter of that type, could the fuel travel from Texas to Maine or coast to coast?
No, dude, there's no way. No way.
Yeah.
Not even, can an airplane do that? Full fuel?
An airplane?
Non-stop?
Probably.
Yeah, they refuel just to cap it off.
An airplane could, but I don't know about a helicopter. Let us know.
A jet?
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I could see maybe little hints. We're going to get a lot of it in the world beyond. That is CRM. That is the location of CRM. Are we going to get any more of it in Fear? We could get maybe little hints, but I don't think it's going to be anything major or significant.
I'm curious to see how. I know this is a Fear the Walking Dead video, guys, and I apologize, but the world beyond that series, I'm curious to know their actual timeline. Like, is our Fear the Walking Dead going to be considered extinct in their timeline? Because that is set in the future. It's set 14 years into the apocalypse, I believe.
It's 10 years.
10 years into the apocalypse.
So if you think about it, we are 10 years in the Walking Dead main series right now, roughly.
Yeah.
Because we did a timeline. Somebody posted on Reddit an actual timeline of the main show, and it's been ripped apart. Blah blah blah. We were just doing a video on it.
That might not be an official
But
one.
we know that the time jump was 6 years, and I think everything leading up to that point was about 4 years. So the main show technically is 10 years in. So the world beyond is going to be right around that time, give or take. It's not going to be that far behind. Fear, though, if they don't do any big time jumps, they're still going to be 7 months.
Yeah. I'm
7
sorry.
or 8 months.
I got confused.
Yeah, 7 or 8 months behind the incident at the bridge with Rick. So, like I said, I mean, there could be little hints, little things.
I don't see it. And I think that if they want to boost their ratings, they'll throw a Rick CRM in there again. But going back to that again, I don't want any more of that. Let's try and keep this show separate from now on. Stop with the crossovers.
That's what we have said for so long.
Yeah.
I mean, we've accepted Morgan, we've accepted Dwight, but we have wanted Fear to stay separate. That's what it was built for.
It was that exactly. That's what I was going to say.
It's the sister show. It doesn't. We've had. Yes, they've been. Toying with us with CRM because the wider aspect of what they're wanting to do with World Beyond and everything, Rick Grimes and everything else. But it needs to stay separate. It's not The Walking Dead. And even Scott Gimple said that
it is it's in the same universe.
I want it to be the main show.
I want it to be a separate show.
Yeah, Scott Gimple flat out said Fear is not the main show. You can't compare it. It's completely different, and that's how we like it. We like it to be different that way. And we have full hopes for Fear the Walking Dead season 6. We're definitely doing our normal predictions and reviews.
Absolutely. We're not going to drop this show, guys, because of the ratings. Like, we still love the show. I want to be able to go each Sunday excited to watch Fear.
Yeah.
And that kind of lacked for me in season 4 and season 5.
And the other main thing of one thing we didn't like from season 5 was the other main character, the only Clark that's left, Alicia. What they did with her,
giving her a role.
If I see her painting in season 6, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, I'm gonna flip a lid.
Don't want any more painting.
But especially because this first half, she was a strong character. She was freaking badass.
Up until she got spit on.
In like 2 or 3 episodes, you ruined it. Like, it's just the character development and the stories were not
They completely changed her around, and that was one thing that pissed us off. And I'm sure some of you guys either love or hate her, but there's only a few OGs left from the main show, and
Strand and her and
Daniel.
Daniel.
That's it. Yeah, but she's the only Clark left, which was what the basis of this series has been about.
Yeah, and I mean, it's unfortunate. You know, the things that had to happen. Frank, the actor, wanted to leave. Don't agree with Madison. That was another one that I did not agree with. But anyway, season 6, hopefully we get some good story. And I'm still holding out hope for Madison.
Yeah, so I will mention this little tidbit. I think you know about this. It was I actually saw this on another YouTuber's channel, and I think even comicbook.com eventually saw it and did an article on it, that the Walking Dead main show may have had a Fear the Walking Dead teaser during the incident on the bridge with Rick Grimes. On that incident with Rick, as Daryl is...
I did not
As Daryl is on the side looking up to Rick when Rick is kind of, I think after he gets done killing a couple walkers, on the side of the bridge is spray painted Wes with a heart. Wes loves, right? Now, Wes is a character from Fear the Walking Dead who likes to do paintings and was painting things on things. Is that a little Easter egg nod that maybe Wes could be from that part of the area and he traveled through and spray painted Wes loves? We don't know, but it was kind of cool to see, and I never noticed that. It never dawned on me because I actually never saw that graffiti on there. I was focused on Rick.
Well, yeah, I mean, dude, it's our main character about to freaking die for all we knew.
But you got to think about it like this: that YouTuber just released that not too long ago, so no one picked up on it until now.
Yeah,
you know, he didn't pick up on it until now. So I thought that was cool. I mean, I love little Easter eggs like that, you know, that just make you think. But yeah, we are hopeful for season 6. I think I asked this before. You know, do you think this could be the final season of Fear?
I typically don't. I don't think so.
We won't say that because we could say that to the main show.
Usually they will announce this is the final season.
Oh yeah.
Typically they won't unless it's canceled.
Right.
And AMC is not going to cancel it.
Right.
Here's why. Look, their main show gets what 5-6 million views. I think 4 or 5
per episode.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, but you could be right. 5 to 8, 5 to 10, maybe.
I want to say it's in that. 8 was the highest.
8 was the highest.
I think.
Yeah.
But Fear the Walking Dead, I believe, is still consistently in the 3 million range. You're not going to dump a show because that still outperforms some of the weakest shows that are on cable TV.
Exactly. So, I mean, yeah, like you said, I mean, if a season is going to be the final of the series, they announce it when they announce the season. Yeah. They'll say, this is the final season.
Now, if sentiment continues the way that it has, I can definitely see them making the decision to end the show. But
I hope it's not like we'll see how the first half goes. And if the first half isn't good, they'll be like, all right, let's end this thing.
Look.
That would suck.
If they're going to continue to write like they have, or, you know, I don't want to blame it all on the writers, right? I'm trying to be positive.
We're not writers, so
yeah. I mean,
but we can understand a good story.
But you know, if they continue to do what they've done,
if season 6 is like season 5,
or 4,
then I just hope they're not like, we'll see how it goes in the first half. We'll see how things go, and if things aren't good, we'll just end it in the second half. That would suck. That would suck.
That would suck. And then the questions would become of what's going to happen with Morgan and Dwight, and are they going to cross back over to Walking Dead? And Jesus, it'll be a mess, guys. And I hope we don't get down that road. I hope Fear the Walking Dead continues strong,
for sure,
or at least picks up momentum and then goes strong.
Definitely. So we hope this video isn't too long for you guys. It's going to be under half an hour, but we just wanted to talk, give our kind of. I think a lot of the stuff has been weighing on us, so we kind of wanted to just get out there. So it's
Fear the Walking Dead venting.
It's a little bit of venting, opinions, theories, and kind of we're hopeful for this, guys. As you guys know, we wouldn't be doing this if we didn't think if it wasn't good, and we wouldn't continue to do it. So let us know your thoughts of Fear the Walking Dead season 6. If you're a hater, just please, you know, just say you don't like it. Don't go into a massive rant on anything. But I mean, you know. Just be cool. You know,
be
we're
like
cool.
us.
Be cool.
Be like us. Yeah. I mean, we don't hate it, but we're gonna be honest. We don't like it right now.
Yeah. Not right now, but we're hopeful. So let us know in the comments, guys. Make sure you feel free to subscribe, like the video. It shows your support, and stay tuned for more Fear the Walking Dead season 6 news as it comes out. I'm Jarrell.
I'm Josh.
We're NocBro Nation.
We're out.